Say bye.
Welcome, friends and family, to another episode of Tea Inspired. And today we want to talk about making our free time free time. Now, according to the dictionary, free time is also known as leisure time, time that you get to spend that you are not obligated to do anything, anywhere, time that is available to you that you don't have to do anything. You're not obligated to do anything. Just enjoy yourself, relax, get involved in a hobby or something. It says this free time can be used for personal growth, and I like that. Personal growth, just relaxing and unwinding and recharging, connecting socially, social connections, the works. And I look at the word free. When I look at the word free, it says free can be a verb, a noun, an adjective, an adverb. And I'm like, wow. I was eager to see how that applies to my Lord and Savior Jesus. You know the thing go. So Jesus, right? He came so we can be free. That is verb free. But in order to be free, we have to want this freedom that is known free, that Christ is offering to us. Now, before you go and say no to Jesus again, now let me just remind you of what Jesus did in order for us to have salvation free. And when I say free, I mean free. I mean freer than KFC free. Because with that, you don't have to buy one, forget one free. Me I talk about free than digital free. Because in order to get some free credit, you would have to buy some credit. You would have to pay a fee. Me I talk about freer than when your choice to take the job was free during COVID. Because in order to keep your job, they were telling us that we have to take the job. And I could go on and on and on. But you know what? We believe that to get the free. Jesus died so we could receive salvation for free. Yes, man. Adverb free. Okay, so now that you know, or is reminded that Jesus wants us to be free from sin, that is. What are you going to do about it? Hold on. What are you going to do about it? Now that you know, what are you going to do about it? I'll tell you a story about that in a few. How are we going to make our free time free time? And before you say me crazy, let me remind you that our free time can be used irresponsibly. Yeah. You know, like when your mother send you go play cricket, but she say, don't go a river. But then you get home and she knows say you did go a river because you did go to the river. And that caused you to not be able to go and play cricket again. Your free time costs you your free time. Why? Because you use it irresponsibly. You know how I like to spend my free time with friends and family. Yeah, man. Even if we're not going out to anywhere special, I just like to be out with me with the home, a cook pot, run boat, chat foolishness. I just like spending time with my family. That helped me to grow. It's different for everybody. Everybody loves something else. But not everybody use them free time responsibly. So let's look at it on a more spiritual point of view. Okay, so when I got saved, I was free. I would now have to live my life every day focusing on staying free. But there were days when I didn't use my free time properly. So there was no. Instead, I got cast back into captivity and I have to start all over again. Kind of like when the children of Israel were being led by God through Moses to where they were supposed to be. Then Moses went up into the mountain, and the little free time that they had, they took to create idols. Yeah, we do that today. Sometimes we're on our journey with God and we slip up, we fall, we make mistakes. My interpretation of free time when it comes on to God is any time spent outside of sin, not being captive by sin, any time that we spend working on a relationship with God. That is free time. And we do make the right choices every day, then we create free time. So when God comes, we can leave this world, with Jesus. So free time is when you're not living in sin. When Jesus comes, you're going to remain free, you're going to stay free. because you've been living free from sin. And let me put this to you. You see, if you are living in a neighborhood where there is a bad person, known bad person, who anytime he buck up on somebody, anytime somebody pass him on the way or want to pass him on the way, he will either kill them, steal from them, or destroy their things. How would you feel when the police finally catch that person and lock them up? Wouldn't you feel free to walk in a neighborhood properly because no, that bad person is not there anymore? So that's how I feel about salvation, receiving salvation. So that is freedom for me from a spiritual level. Now, I did say I know why it's hard for some persons to get saved. That's because the enemy has a very good sales pitch. He sells sin as freedom and makes salvation looks like captivity. And he can do that at any day of the week. Yes, man. I don't know if it's still going on now, but I remember when I was growing up in sin, the very thought of getting saved would have bring up sentences like, you're going to lame up your life. You pop down. Your Christian life boring. You all up yourself. What else they normally say? Church life enough for them. Church life enough for them then too. Cause church too strict. Your man is like, the 10 commandments there, the enemy make it look like it's a burden. Yeah? So we use those thoughts and we stay away from God. We say things like, yeah, mash up your life. That's just anyway, I wanna you're young. So you go and enjoy your life first before you go in a church. Let me just say this to you. You see, you see, salvation is not a nursing home. Salvation is for everybody, and not just for old people. But you're young, so you live a life. First of all, you and I, we don't own time, we don't make time, we don't create time, we work with time. That is why they said, time waits and no man. So when we're young and we're allowing the enemy to trick us in believing that we have all the time in the world, we don't have all the time in the world. In fact, we don't know if we're going to live to see tomorrow. In fact, none of us can live to see tomorrow because tomorrow is the future. We can only live today. And while you have today to make choices, make good choices. Don't bother with the lame thing and mash up life thing. Salvation is free and it is the key to life and life more abundantly. Don't believe the enemy's lie anymore. Because remember now, we don't know when God is putting in his appearances. The Bible said he can come like a thief in the night. So the time we did there, say, boy, we young now and we're going to live out our young days in a sin. With heaven power we mind. That is waste of time, man. Where you use the time responsible. Alright, so make me calm down. So same thing with the officer, being calm. And I'm saying this because I want you to make better choices with the free time that you have. The man, start now. Because we only have today. So be encouraged. Use your time wisely. And until we meet again, walk safe and stay safe. Jesus love you. Say bye.